The 2021 NBA Playoffs 2-round games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Groove in 2021. Miami Heat led Series 1-0 over Brooklyn Nets in the 2021 NBA Playoffs 2-round Season 8 games. Los Angeles Lakers led Series 1-0 over Portland Trail Blazers in the 2021 NBA Playoffs 2-round Season 8 games. The 2021 NBA Playoffs 2-round Game 1 matchup will be coming up next on Sports Groove in 2021 Utah Jazz for Los Angeles Clippers.
The second round of the NBA playoffs is upon us as we get ready for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They're rested, they're ready to go, and they'll have home court advantage to begin here in Games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
Now a step back.
You see the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
The monster stuff.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Sixers control it. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Kevin Knox. They go down low to Randall. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. To Simmons. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To Kevin Knox. Down to Randall. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Simmons with it. They trail by 7. Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Mitchell Robinson with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
In the front court comes Simmons. His team down 9. Throws it down.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Knocked loose. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Fires the 3, knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting reports. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Two for two on that trip. To Julius Randle. That's out. Last touch by Julius Randle. Sixers have the basketball. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
They go down low to Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Simmons. Not done yet. Kevin Knox. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
New York in control of the basketball. Curling inside. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Simmons into the front court. Down 8. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you got to be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Rose into the front court. His team up by 7. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Simmons. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Rose. Howard with the rebound. To George Hill. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Rose into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Here comes the screen. To Rose. Knicks with 4 to shoot.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, Ben Simmons. With that, he's 5 for 9.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. Short jumper misses. To Embiid. Almost unlucky bounce.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And look out. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Substitution being made in this one. Harris. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Simmons with it. Margins 8. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's at 50%. Solid.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Can't connect from inside. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Ntilikina to Rose. Can't connect.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Cleans it up, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Rose into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Ntilikina, great feed. Throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Off the assist.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
New York Knicks basketball. Rose. To Ntilikina. It's a big finish.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Count the basket at the rim. Won't go down. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Back with more after this. It's the second round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up. To Howard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Dwight Howard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Unable to connect on the free throw. The possession lies with New York. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Screen coming to Rose. Derrick Rose slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
up the line. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Gotta shoot that. Gotta shoot that.
Dwight Howard sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Possession lies with New York. And stuffs it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
For three, slams it home on the putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
To Rose. Nothing going here on that drive. Now a steal by Philly. It was right there. Howard. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
To Rose. Here comes the screen. Derrick Rose, defended by Howard. Down low, Noel. Tough mate through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Tobias Harris. 4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Rose. Not that time. Here's Simmons with it up top. Lead is 2. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
To Kevin Knox. Oh, I thought that was a dunk. Easy.
Not too many times you see a poster for the defender, but that was brilliant.
Superman, Dwight Howard. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Simmons. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Dwight Howard at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. Misses the first. Missed the second one as well. Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
To Julius Randle. has a look. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Dwight Howard rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Lets it fly from long range. Tobias Harris swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And he adds the free throw. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in.
Sixers control it. And a nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
From the painted area, won't go down. Harris. They go down low to Simmons. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Simmons with it. Leads 5. Beyond the arc for 3. Textbook defense. Dwight Howard sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Julius Randle has got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 6 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Kevin Knox. Fires the 3. They love this hustle. Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Joel Embiid knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Fires the three. Can't get the bounce. To Simmons. George Hill. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Driving right to the basket. Count the bucket for two.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Embiid. Gets a look. Can't hit. Kevin Knox. Here's a chance from long range. Kevin Knox forced that one. Well defended. To Simmons. From long range. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Tobias Harris. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Julius Randle. Oh, he had it. Trying to cash in. Hill shot, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Has a chance, able to convert inside.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Sixers call for time as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides. To Nick Young. Just not going down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Curling inside. He gets it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. They've got this opportunity now at halftime to look at what has worked, reinforce it, and at the same time, figure out what needs to be improved. These are the guys getting buckets. The Knicks are basically starting 0-0 to start the second half. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. These are the guys getting buckets.
Game drive. Blocks.
Let's get to the point. We all know that first half of basketball was all about the block shots. Plays like that are all about timing and effort, as you can see in these highlights. There's some great athleticism being shown off as well.
Player of the half.
Simmons put together a highlight reel of dunks in the first half. At this point, the defense is trying to avoid showing up in any posters.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
To Julius Randle. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. New York with 4 to shoot. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Deep left corner for 3. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Rejected. That's going to be out of bounds. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Kevin Knox to Julius Randle. Joel Embiid tips it. 4th this contest.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Can't miss those.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
To Julius Randle. That's no good. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Julius Randle. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
The pass set it all up.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Count it.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Julius Randle. Add 2 points to the board.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Julius Randle. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Harris to Simmons. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on a three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Simmons converts the three-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. Knicks with the basketball. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Going to launch beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Kevin Knox at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Down to Randle. You've got to get that one to go. To Simmons. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Embiid has a look. And it's Randle there to take down the rebound. Kevin Knox, and a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
New York in control of the basketball. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
In the front court comes Simmons. His guys now trailing by a point. He shoots. Off the mark. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Howard. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended. To Kevin Knox. From the outside, no good. Simmons into the front court. His guys down 3. A shot no good by Harris.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Rose. Beyond the arc for 3. Don't dare this guy. Derrick Rose, wide open, knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Simmons with it. The deficit is 6. It goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Rose. Joel Embiid with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Green with a shot, no good. Rose into the front court. They lead it, 4-point game. Oh, I missed a short one there. To Danny Green. Embiid. Fires the 3. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Tobias Harris with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Got it from the line. To Julius Randle. To Rose. Finish that. Harris to Danny Green. Fires the 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Philadelphia with the basketball. coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Seth Curry to Hill. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Young. Here's a chance from long range. First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. New York Knicks basketball. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. From long range. First free throw is good. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. Rose into the front court. Down 3. To Julius Randle. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Neely Kina with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4 to Alonzo Trier. Can't connect from in close. To Nick Young. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Nick Young. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Neely Keenan into the front court. Down 6 to Alonzo Trier. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Neely Keenan. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Nick Young. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Trying to cash in. Neely Keenan with a shot, no good. Young into the front court. Leads 4. For 3. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Alonzo Trier. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
4-3. Buries it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Dwight Howard with a piece. He's looking for that touch.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
That ends the third quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers have the basketball. Hill to Howard. Mitchell Robinson snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Kevin Knox forced that one. Well defended. Not that time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Julius Randle. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Seth Curry. Missed a wide open look. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
To Rose. Seth Curry to Embiid. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Joel Embiid, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. The possession lies with New York. Rose. To Kevin Knox. And count the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Embiid. Won't go. Alonzo Trier to Rose. Derrick Rose slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Seth Curry. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive and a putback slam.
When you let him get inside position like that on the glass, you can expect that every single time.
Rose into the front court. Trailing by 4. To Alonzo Trier. Here comes the screen. Alonzo Trier. Rose. Not done yet. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. George Hill to Seth Curry. Changes coming from both sides right now. Simmons. Gets a look. Can't hit. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Sixers control it. To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Mitchell Robinson sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. And it's rejected.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Possession lies with New York. To Julius Randle. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Fires the 3. Cleans it up. Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Julius Randle. Cashes in for 2.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Knicks with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Gets it in the left corner. Kevin Knox. Doesn't get the bounce. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. With the interception. To Simmons. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
From long range, Sixers with the rebound. To Julius Randle. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Howard. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. New York in control of the basketball. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Randle. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Howard. Mitchell Robinson rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That's rebounded by the Knicks. Here comes the screen. Count the basket inside.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Philadelphia with the basketball. They go down low to Simmons. Turns and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads just a point. Julius Randle swats it. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Julius Randle. Alonzo Trier. Probing the defense. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
To Julius Randle. Knocked loose. And this will be out of bounds off of Embiid. So the Knicks keep possession. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level? But that jumper's wet, too.
Sixers have the basketball. To Simmons. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Has a chance. The shot almost. To Simmons. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Simmons. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Slam dunk. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They trail by one. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Simmons driving, but a shot no good. It's a victory for the Knicks. They've jumped down front 1-0 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks got the win in a close game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks. The 76ers just couldn't close this one out. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers,
Game track. Three-point shooting.
each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Julius Randle seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.